Agatha, who normally uses ghost and poison types, which, well, if there was brown here, then I could probably just, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I've lost my train of thought here. I was going to say, if she still had poison types, I could just stay in with Nitros, and I could just wall them. They can't do anything. I was going to say, does Volt Tackle do paralysis? Can it do paralysis, or is it just a recoil? This will hurt if it hurts if it crits. Right. Enough of me setting up, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get a third one off. I will get a third one off, but I'm going to die in the process. K9 has the Intimidate, which will work because, well, clear body. And if this doesn't kill, yeah, I think. Oh, that was lucky. If Heat Wave hit there, then we would have said goodbye to Signet as well. That means that I'm using a lot of strength here, and it's kind of concerning. It kind of sucks that, well, I'm saying it kind of sucks that a lot of the things here are resistant to steel. And also this thing just wants to be like, you know what, I'm going to meet you with even more strength feedback by spamming Protect. Alright, you know what, me too much, you got a hit. Thank you. And hopefully we don't meet another Pursuit Trapper, because otherwise Signet's going to die. My champ. I could potentially kill it with Psycho Boost, but at the same time, Agros' special sucks. Please don't have Pursuit. God. Maybe otherwise didn't use it. Richelieu should deal with this thing. When I say deal with the thing, it's Protect stalling again. And just so everybody knows, I believe Revenge does double damage if it lives an attack. Actually, I'm just thinking, is that vanilla matchup though, technically? No, it's not vanilla matchup. What am I talking about? This is Agatha we're talking about, not Bruno. I will extra transfer this thing. I do kind of like having the flinch chance here. What I don't like is like holding an item. That's very interesting of you. So I'm gonna have to use a full restore on Richelieu here, at least, or at least like full heal or something. I am in fact going to have to do the whole thing known as heal everybody. Well, not really heal everybody, but at the very least heal Signet. Bloody hell, Signet. You took an absolute beating. Richelieu, yeah, we'll use a full heal. I have plenty of those, and I have the herb one as well in case I need to explicitly, like, if I actually run full heals, I doubt I will. I know in the next couple, this next fight, everybody's going to get a status element upon Touchwood. Anyway, let's just fast forward that. But here's Lance. He's normally a dragon type trainer, and he has like 3 Dragoners and a Dragonite and a Gyarados and a Aerodactyl. And sometimes he has a Charizard as well, because apparently that's a dragon, even though it's a fire flying. Does get dragon type in its like Mega Evolutions though. Right, Aggron. Aggron is actually going to be a problem. It's one of the very few things that Metagross can't deal with. And I would have liked Cleveland to deal with this thing, but unfortunately that is not the case, so we're going to get Shiny to do it instead. And it set up a Sandstorm as well, so we're kind of glad that I went for Shiny instead of somebody else. So Earthquake, I believe it's quite weak to Earthquake. I think Aggron's Rock and Steel rather than Steel Ground, so yeah, quad weakness to that. Mence is technically, it's technically a dragon. I was going to say he would have this, but I think he has this in round. I think it's round 2 he has this. Also, it boosting its attack is quite scary, but that's what Ice Punch is for. Ice Punch is basically the thing that I use to go kill dragons. And it's not even going to get a chance to use its full restore because of the Sandstorm we set up earlier. Ah, you peanut. Rhydon is quite weak to Surf, we'll do that. I could have Leaf Bladed just for lulz as well if I wanted to do that. Come on, what are you able to give me? Well, you're giving me a bulky water type, which is why we have the Leaf Blade. It too is also setting up with the swords. That's not actually scary because Vaporeon is more of a. I would say Vaporeon is more of a special attacker rather than a physical. I think its moveset is mainly special anyway, normally. Oh, it has Payday. Well, we're getting a little extra money from this. I believe Payday works. I think it's the Pokemon that used its level times 10. As far as what money you get, so we should be getting, if I'm right, it's 580 extra monies. And a Walrein. That is. One of them has been causing me a lot of grief. And so's this one. What to do? It's got Blizzard. Signet resist Blizzard, High resist Blizzard. High resist Blizzard and has a fighting type move, so let's go ahead and do that. I believe this is actually his Dragonite. What would be like? I think he has a Dragonite, 2 Dragonairs, an Aerodactyl, and Gyarados. And there's that King's Rock actually proving itself to be useful. Not that useful since he's probably going to heal this turn, isn't he? Yep, he healed. And he has 4 stars. I believe he has 2. Everybody else just had like the 1 Hyper Potion. I think Lance and, well, the next fight that we have to do. Oh wow, crit. That helps immensely. We needed that crit. Because you're going to see in a minute, you've already seen Brad, you already know anyway, that we aren't technically the champion. We may have beaten the Elite Four, but we aren't the champion. Because our rival, Gary, got here first. So we're going to have to fight him for the title. But not in the current state that we are in. we are most definitely going to, in fact, heal. Shiny, you need a heal. Howie, you need a heal. And do I have an elixir or something? If I have an elixir or something, I can heal Signet's PowerPoint issue as well. That would be nice. Right. Max elixir. Sweet as a nut. You have that. And I'm happy to use those, even though they're exceptionally rare circumstances. You find them, and you can't really buy very many more of them. This is a Nuzlocke, and it's kind of finishing at this point, so I don't really mind. Do I want to heal anybody else's PP? Let me go and check. Signet, you're fine. You're fine. Let's say you're fine. You didn't even get used. You're fine, and you're dead. So I don't like that. The only fire types I've ever actually had in this entire run both died to an explosion. Alright, let's go see what Gary has to do. So again, just like he has, he's kept his the only constant that he has is his starter, which is going to be a Tyranitar by now, because he had a live attack at the start, which I am denied about picking myself, but did not. I picked Total Down instead. So he's starting with Pyrath. I'm going to say he could have a Fire type move. But at the same time, like I said, if I can set up Dragon Dances on him, which is nice. I missed that. I think the miss from before I could probably attribute to Bright Powder. At least Hydro Pump misses are generally because Hydro Pump's not that accurate anyway. But then again, it missing 3 times in a row, it should make me want to go absolutely greedy. You're going to use something else? Or you're actually just going to hit me? So stop trying to hit me and hit me. I'm going to use Cycle Boost on you. Hopefully I don't need my special attack for anything else. And I can just basically overpower everything with a combination of Meteor Mash and Strength. Which is kind of essentially going to make this fight rather underwhelming. And I know very well I can kill Tyranitar with a Meteor Mash. It's part rock, so it's got a weakness to it. Usually I would just like switch into Shiny and have it Earthquake, but I also remember the last time I did that, and that killed Enterprise. Sudowoodo's also going to die to a Meteor Mash. I believe Sandstorm doesn't have its extra effect of oh wow, I'm getting the attack boost from that as well. That's this Metagross is just going to go full ham on everybody, isn't it? Tops is like, what do I do here? Meteor Mash is neutral, strength resisted. Yeah, I'm just going to Meteor Mash. Meteor Mash is just neutral. I don't trust strength actually reliably going to kill without crap. And 2 more Pokemon. It's like wow, Alakazam. Alakazam I can just just like has defense and toilet paper anyway. I can just use whatever. And it also didn't attack me again. It just went magical. It was like, have you seen my Metagross? All I've been doing is setting up myself and then attacking. And then you've seen all 3, basically seen all my moveset anyway. Slime Slash, Sand Slash could Earthquake me, but at the same time I believe it's not resistant to Meteor Mash. And after all that, I swept Gary's team with Amagros. Why was I concerned in the absolute slightest? So, we're the champion. We have in fact beaten the Nuzlocke. Well, we technically beaten the Nuzlocke. I know I originally said I wanted to go up to round 2. But I'm not going to, I'm definitely absolutely certain that I cannot do that. Because you need, in order to actually do that properly in the vanilla game, to get up to round 2, one of the prerequisites is to actually get the National Pokédex, which means you need to get 60 Kanto Pokemon in the Kanto Pokédex, which is impossible in a Nuzlocke, and even more impossible in a Randomiser. So yeah, the whole like going through the rest of the 7 islands and doing the run 2 of the Elite Four, which is just like, it's basically hard mode of the Elite Four. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. So yeah, the whole thing, the Nuzlocke, is done. It's done, dusted. We are champion. We are family. I got all my sisters and me. And yeah, it was an interesting take on doing this, like applying the randomizer. Like my first attempt fell down like more or less straight away because I encountered a Moltres with Stab Fire Punch, and everything was weak to it, or had the defenses of a wet sheet of cardboard. Which was hilarious at the least. And then this run, and I basically started with a Totodile. I got a Muse, one of my first encounters, and I got Blastoise, the Harry, who essentially has been here from the start and is in the Hall of Fame, and he's still alive. Unlike Charizard, which is very dead and was like one of my last encounters. Which is ironic and hilarious at the same time. Then it kind of escalated, not really getting a fire type until later. Like I said, I literally only had 2 fire types, and both of them died to an explosion. But yeah, it was fun. I did try and use some Pokemon that I hadn't used before. I did get lucky with some of my legendaries. I got Latias, Enterprise. I got registered. I ended up getting 2 registers because one of them was the Moltres encounter. And some not very fortunate ones, but it's not like I really had to use those. And anyway, I think my last encounter was an Igglybuff, if memory serves. So, people are in fact wondering, or maybe they're not wondering, I did have a specific theme to the nicknames I was giving to my Pokemon, even though they kind of looked very strange in what I was doing. They obviously, well, it kind of was a little bit obvious. Well, I think it might have been, but you kind of have to consider that the other game I wanted to play instead of the FireRed Nuzlocke, when I decided I was going to do it, was Azure Lane Crosswave. And as a TLDR, the names of my Pokemon that I used are all characters / warships that have appeared in Azure Line, and that applies to pretty much the most recent ones. I think I did get some of the more recent ship names in there as well. So yeah, that was kind of the theme naming. They were basically warships from, I think, World War II warships, which have also appeared as characters in Azure Line. But yeah, that's the theme name. I may as well say that now, since we're not really going to be advancing past this point. The Nuzlocke, as far as I'm concerned at this point, is done. I've mentioned this several times now. Kind of happy that it's done now. As for what I'm going to next, I'm torn between 2 things, once again. I did recently on the archive channel put up my playthrough, my Sonic playthrough of Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, because I didn't really like those particular playthroughs, which is kind of like what the archive is there for. I didn't like the playthrough, or the playthrough doesn't really feel like the absolute quality, or like the really old ones that nobody really looks at anyway. They've kind of got in there. So I'm kind of thinking of just going through the entirety of Sonic 3 and Knuckles again as Sonic, using either using the Sonic 3 Angel Island Revisited mod, because it's got a lot of it's kind of an interesting mod to look at, and it's basically just Sonic 3 but with a lot of creature comforts put in, and it's really good. It's a really good version of Sonic 3 to play. You can actually be able to play it. Would recommend it. The other thing, well, maybe finally get around to playing Azure Lane Crosswave, because like I said, I was running around between that and this particular game when I was saying things, and I did this first. So it's probably going to be one of those two that's going to end up happening in the near future. That's replacing this. Probably only at the start of next year. I think for the rest of this year I'm going to concentrate on Mega Dimension Neptunia V2, which is currently ongoing. I think at the point that I'm at now is I'm almost at finishing Bland's story. I'm like literally like one dungeon away from finishing that. And I'm hoping that by the end of the year we can basically go ahead and finish off the second massive story arc of the game, and then in the new year we'll get through the third one and like get the good ending and then get the true ending, and then that's done. So I thank you all for watching the FireRed Randomiser Nuzlocke and to its absolute completion. I'm kind of glad that it's over, and yeah, join me for whatever else I end up doing, whatever that may be. Take care, and I will see you then. Ciao.